Good morning, dear my students. I'm glad to see you. Welcome to this my lecture 10 team cloud and mobile technologies. Lecture plan. First, corporate and cloud computing, SaaS, PaaS, IaaS, cloud storage, bloops, NoSQL, table data centers, a web of service in a cloud. Second, architecture of cloud applications, virtualization and cloud computing, future of a cloud computing. Third, mobile technologies, architecture of mobile applications, control of mobile devices, shop of mobile applications and mobile services, standards of mobile technologies. Cloud computing is a model for enable convenient on demand network access to a shared pool of configurable computing resources, e.g., networks, servers, storage, applications, and services that can be rapidly provisioned and released with a minimal management effort or service provider interaction. What this means in plain terms is the ability for end users to utilize parts of a book resources and that these resources can be acquired quickly and easily. The characteristics of cloud include on-demand self-service, the ability for and user uh, to sign up and receive services without the long delays that have characterized traditional IT. Broad network access, ability to access the service via standards platform, desktop, laptop, mobile, etc. Resources pooling. Resources are pooled across multiple customers. Rapid elasticity capability can scale to scope with demand peaks. Measured service. Billing is metered and delivered as a utility service. The diagram below de- depict, de- depicts the cloud computing stack. It shows three distinct category within cloud computing: software as a service, platform as a service, and infrastructure and a service. Software as a service, a platform as a service, infrastructure as a service. SaaS applications are designed for end users delivered over the web. PaaS is a set of tools and services designed to make coding and deploying those choose applications quick and efficient. Yes, is the hardware and software that powers it all: servers, storage, networks, operating system. The Bloop service stores text and binary data as bloops in the cloud. The Bloop service offer the following three resources: the storage account, containers, and bloops. Using your storage account, containers provide a way to organize a set of bloops. You can store uh, text and binary data in one of the following types of bloops: black bloops, which are optimized for streaming; uh, append bloops, which are optimized for append operations; page bloop, which are optimized for random read-write operations and which provides the ability to write to a range of bytes in a loop. NoSQL switch NoSQL which encompassed a wide range of technologies and architectures seeks to solve the sca- scalability and big data performance issues that relational database weren't designed to address. NoSQL is especially useful when an enterprise needs to access and analyze massive amounts to instructed data or data that's stored remotely on multiple virtual server in the cloud. Contrary to uh, misconceptions uh, caused by its name, NoSQL does not prohibit structured query language SQL. While it's true that some NoSQL systems are entirely non-relational, others simply avoid selected relational functionality such as fixed table schemas and join operations. For example, instead of using table, a NoSQL database might organize data into objects, key value pairs, or tuples. Arguably, the most popular NoSQL database is Apache Cassandra. Cassandra, which was once Facebook's proprietary database, was released as open source in to 2008. 2008. Other NoSQL implementation include Simple DB, Google Bigtable, Apache Hadoop, Mark Map, MapReduce, MemChangeDB, and Voldemort. Companies that use NoSQL include Netflix, LinkedIn, and Twitter. Cloud computing architecture. When talking about a cloud computing system, it's helpful to divide it into two sections. The front end and the back end, they connect to each other through a network, usually the internet. The front end is the site the computer user or client sees. The back end is the cloud section of the system. The front end includes the client's computer or computer network and the application required to access the cloud computing system. Not all cloud computing systems have the same user interface. Services like web-based email programs leverage existing web browsers like Internet Explorer or Firefox. Other systems have NQE applications that provide network access to clients. On the back end of the system are the various computer servers and data storage system that create the cloud of computing services. In theory, a cloud computing system could include practically any computer program you can imagine, from data processing to video games. Usually, each application will have its own dedicated server. A central server administers the system, monitoring traffic and client demands to ensure everything runs smoothly. It follows a set of rules called protocols and uses a special kinds of software called middleware. Middleware allows network computers to communicate with each other. Most of the time, servers don't run at full capacity. That means there's inused processing power going to west. west. It's possible to full a physical server into thinking it's actually multiple servers, each running with its own independent operation system. The technique is called server virtualization. By maximizing the output of individual servers, server virtualization reduces the need for more physical machines. If a cloud computing company has a lot of clients, there's likely to be a high demand for a lot of storage space. Some companies require hundreds of digital storage devices. Cloud computing systems need a last twice the number of storage devices it requires to keep all its client information stored. That's because that's because these devices, like computers, occasionally break down. A cloud computing system must make a copy of all its clients' information and store it on other devices. The copies enable the central server to access backup machine to retrieve data that otherwise would be un- unreachable. Making copies of data as a backup is called redundancy. Mobile IT, mobile information technology, is the ability and information technology department has to deliver IT services to employees working on mobile devices. While the consumer world is rapidly shifting to mobile first delivery of information with smartphone, rapidly becoming the vehicle for doing everything from sending and receiving mail to depositing checks to same transition in the business world likely likely will take years. Mobile IT is more than implementing a BIOD, bring your own device program. Legacy application must be the redistant to work securely on mobile devices. The need to manage mobile IT has given rise to a new class of vendors known as mobile device management providers. The trend has also accelerated the use of desktop virtualization to allow for secure access to enterprise applications, successfully shifting from on-premises delivery of IT services to mobile IT, however, is not limited to solving technical challenges. With the advent of intuitive, fun-to-use applications in the customer marketplace, employees increasingly expect their business application to match the user experience of their personal apps. That has led to a rise in demand for IT professionals who understand uh, gamification and how to deliver an intuitive user interface and good user experience. Mobile computing is a generic term used to refer to a variety of devices that allow people to access data and information from wherever they are. Sometimes referred to as human computer interaction, mobile computing transport data, voice and video over a network via a mobile device. Mobile devices can be connected to local area network or can take advantage of Wi-Fi or wireless technology by connecting via a wireless local area network. Last, a list of reference to explore. Thanks for your attention.